Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today in this video we are going to talk about the direct tax strategy, the resources and the videos that you must watch and all the points that you need to know before giving your direct tax exam. I have previously uploaded in this CA final series a video on indirect tax strategy and a video which talks about the basic points that you need to remember before giving your CA final exam. So if you have not watched that video, do watch that video, and all the videos related to this series will be in a playlist called as CA final series, so you can watch it directly from the playlist. And I have watched the views of my previous videos. The views are only around 150 to 200 views, so I request each and every one of you who are watching this video to share this video to your friends who are going to give their exams in May 26, as it is only going to help their preparation, because I have collated all the resources that I used in my preparation, even the videos that I watched in my preparation time. So do share the videos to all the CA final May 26 students. And now without wasting much time, let's start with the video. So now let's start with the same pattern that I used in my previous video. The pointers are the same, but as I explained in my previous video, in the same way I'm going to explain in this video regarding the direct tax strategy and all the resources that you can use for your preparation. So now starting with the first point, the faculties that you must subscribe. And the first and the foremost faculty that you must definitely subscribe is CA Aarish Khan. He is one of the most underrated faculty in the entire DT teaching community, because the resources that he has provided on his YouTube channel are very important for you guys in your preparation. And I will share what all resources that he has posted, and you must watch those videos before going to your direct tax exam, because if in the previous attempt, that is in Jan 26 attempt, the difficult paper was indirect tax, and it might happen that in this attempt, that is in May 26 attempt, the difficult paper might be direct tax paper. And when papers are difficult, I have told you in the previous video, and I'm telling you in this video, you have to be conceptually clear. And for that, you need to watch videos that I will share as I go further in this video. So you have to subscribe CA Aarish Khan if you have not subscribed yet. Now the second faculty you all know about, and I think majority of you guys have taken lectures from him only, and that is CA Borana. He has also posted some important videos for you guys to watch. I will share those videos once we go ahead in this video. So now coming to the second point, and it is one of the most important point in this video, so do not skip it. So now coming to the second point, the videos you must watch. And the first video you must watch is from CA Aarish Khan, the compilation of all past papers, RTP and MTP for September 25 and Jan 20. He has actually made compilation of all the past papers, RTP and MTPs from, I think so, from November 24 or November 23. So I will share that video as well. But the first link that you can see is from the September 25, all past papers, MTPs and RTP. So what is included in this particular video, that is the September 25 video, let me show you guys. This is the video which I was talking about. So in this video, you will get RTP September 25 solution, the May 25 question paper, that is the suggested answer solution, and the MTP1 and MTP2 of September 25. So 4 papers he is going to solve in 1.5 hours, and I recommend each and every one of you guys to watch this video only, so that your RTP September 25, the past paper, that is the May 25 paper, and the MTP1 and MTP gets solved. But before watching this video, do watch the entire compilation video. I will show you where you can find those videos. And one additional point for you guys, if you can see my comment in this video, you can see the timestamps. What are the important questions in this video? You can also refer to these timestamps only if you do not have time while revising. But if you do have time, and I'm telling you, do watch the entire video first and make your own timestamps, because according to you only, you will understand which questions are important for you guys to refer in the next revision. But if you do not have time, I have even commented what are the important questions as per me during my preparation. You can watch these questions only for your entire revision. Now coming to the second point, I will not show you the Word file, but I will show you directly the YouTube video. So this is the YouTube video. Let me just skip past through the ad. Okay, so this is the next compilation video. So now in this video, what he has solved is the RTP Jan 26, the September 25 paper, and MTP1 and MTP2. But as I said earlier, first watch the entire compilation video of 9 past papers, 9 RTP and 9 MTP. This is the second video that you need to watch. So firstly you have to watch the September 25 video, then you have to watch the Jan 26 video. And in this video also I have commented the important question, but I will prefer that you watch the entire video and understand which all questions are important for you. But the Jan 26 RTP is important for you guys because it is a previous attempt RTP and there are many important questions in this video and in the RTP Jan 26. So do not skip the Jan 26 RTP. And also the September 25 paper was also a good paper, so you can refer to that paper. Now coming to the third point, the compilation of all RTP, MTP and the past papers. So there are 27 papers that he has solved in around 9.5 hours. I will share you where the video is, but before going to that video, let me tell you that you do not have to watch the entire video. I have timestamped each and every important question. So what do I mean by important question is that these questions are not in the Borana's books. So when I was revising for the first time, I found that there are many tricky questions or new questions in the past MTP or RTP that is not covered in Borana sir's book. So these are all the questions related to that, and also the November 24 entire RTP and the May 24 entire RTP. So it is a very important RTP because there are very new questions in that entire RTP. So I have jotted down that you have to watch the entire RTP. But in other cases, I have only timestamped the important questions that you have to watch. And if you have enough money or if you have enough time, do take the printout of each and every question. And I recommend that you watch this video at least twice in your first, second and third revision. And then in the last 1.5 days, it will be tough for you guys to watch this entire video, but just go through the entire timestamp once. You will be sufficient enough to cover your entire DT portion. So let me show you where the video is and how long the video is. So as you can see in this video, this is the video 26 paper compilation Jan 26. So he has just changed the title, but in this video you will find 9 papers of RTP, 9 papers of MTP and 9 papers of past papers. So there are 27 papers that he has solved, and as you can see in the comment section, I have jotted down each and every important question timestamp, so you can refer it if you find my comment. If you do not find my comment, I have pasted the entire timestamp here. Just copy paste it. Let me show you how you will do it. Just copy paste it, add a comment, okay, and you will just copy paste the comment. So here you can see 0 seconds ago the entire timestamp is pasted, so you do not have to worry if you do not find my comment. So this is one of the most important video and you cannot skip this video. Yes, I know it is a 9-hour video. If you think that 9 hours is a lot and it will ruin your preparation, do not think that. If you watch the entire 9 hours video, you will definitely find new concepts, new questions that you have not even solved, that is not even included in your question bank. So do watch the entire video if you have time. If you do not have time, and I will not recommend you to watch the entire video, just watch the important questions from the timestamp. You can directly copy paste it as I have showed you. But these are the 3 videos that you cannot skip while doing your preparation. I watched the entire compilation 2 times. First time I watched the entire video for 9 hours and then I just watched the important question. In my 1.5 days, I was not able to watch the entire video, but I will recommend you guys to watch the entire video at least twice. So if in 1.5 days you are not able to watch the entire video, you will be able to recall the concept if that question comes directly. So now coming to the next point. So these are all the theory questions that he has compiled and made an entire video out of it. So if you watch the entire content that he has posted is around 12 hours. So 12 hours of question paper solving, the MTPs, the RTPs and all the past papers. So what effort he has given, you cannot quantify it, but you can utilize it in your preparation. So do not miss watching these videos. If in May 26 the direct tax paper comes on a tougher side, these videos will be a game changer for your entire paper. So now coming to the next point, these were all the practical questions. So now coming to all the case scenarios from the ICI's booklet. He has even solved all the 35 case scenarios in just 4 hours. I will just share you how the video looks like, so you do not watch any random video, but I have pasted the link so you can directly watch the video from the link. So as you can see on my screen, this is the video, MCQ case scenario best reasoning. So I have not timestamped the video, I was not able to do that, but you can watch the entire 4-hour video. If you watch on 1.5x, you will complete it in 3 hours, but if you watch on 2x just like me, you will complete it in 2 hours. So watch the entire video, and I am telling you, the first case scenario that came in Jan 26, it was from this video. So do not skip this video as well. Yes, I did not watch it while I was doing my 1.5 preparation day, but I watched it once. I was able to recall some concept, so I was able to do the case scenario one easily. Now coming to the next point. So in these 4 videos, in the top 3 videos, you will find only the descriptive question answers. So there are no answers for the MCQs and all. But Bhanwar Borana sir has posted the solution for the past 3 RTP MCQs. And these are very important, guys, because there are concepts that you have not even seen and that you will not even look at while you are doing a preparation right now. So these 3 RTPs MCQ solution are very, very important. So do not skip this video as well. So I am sharing only those videos that I have referred to while I was doing my preparation and I found it very important. So I am sharing those only videos. Now coming to the video, you can directly click on the link and you will get the video. I will just show you how the video looks like. So as you can see on my screen, this is the video, CA Final 3 RTP, all MCQs and case scenario. You have to watch the entire video. So it is a 2-hour long video and he has solved all the MCQs from the past 3 RTPs. So the RTPs are Jan 26, May 25 and September 25 RTP. And these are very important RTPs because in these RTPs only you can see that ICI used some form of AI to draft all these RTPs. So do not skip the MCQ section of these RTPs as well. You can skip the MCQ section till November 24, but do not skip from May 25, September 25 and Jan 26 because ICI has used AI to draft the questions and they are very important, and you will definitely find 1 or 2 MCQ case scenarios that you have not even watched, that you have not even referred to while you are doing your revision. So do watch these videos. Now coming to the next point, Bhanwar sir has also posted a video regarding the past 3 RTP solution, but it is already covered in these videos, that is the September 25 and Jan 26. So I have not posted the link, but if you find his explanation easy, you can watch that video as well. So the video is in this playlist only. You have to just directly click it and you will find that video as well. So now coming to the next video, and this video is also important because you will find 1 or 2 concepts from this video that you have not referred to. So let me show you what is the video all about. So it is Atul Agarwal sir common downs and amendment video. I will show you what is the video because you will not find it if you search on your own. You can directly click from the link, but let me show you how the video looks like. So you do not have to watch the entire video. I have just jotted down the timeline. So you have to watch only till 1 hour and 23 minutes. These are the important points in this video. So you have to just watch till 1 hour and 23 minutes. And if you watch the amendment videos, you don't need to watch the further video. So what is this video all about? It is all about the common doubts, the important point that you need to remember before going to the exam. So just like IDT HOTS from Siddesh Walimbe sir from the IDT section that I told you about, it is just like the same, but the discussion revolves around all the important key points that you just need to remember while you are going to give your exam. But the important section from this video is starting from 1 hour and 16 minutes till 1 hour and 23 minutes. This is one of the most important section and do not skip it because there is one case scenario from the September 25 or from the May 25 RTP which is on this concept, and this concept is about all the IFSC related points. I know you do not read it while you are doing your preparation, you ignore them because they are scattered in each and every chapter and you just ignore it while you are reading them, but it is a consolidated view of all the IFSC point from 1 hour and 16 minutes till 1 hour and 23 minutes. Take a printout of these section only from the entire video. Now, before going to the next point, I want to tell you that you have to refer to all the amendment videos that are posted by Bhanwar sir from the previous attempts, and also the recent amendments which are applicable for you guys for the May 26 exam. And do not forget the important amendments revolving around the compounding of offences, the entire amendment regarding compounding of offences, and also the safe harbor rule. So these two amendments are very important, and the IFSC section point that I told you about in that video, these are very important. You should not skip these points while you are doing your preparation for the DT exam. Now coming to the next point, if you have sufficient time, watch the Nepal September 25 paper, because if the paper is going to be tough, it is going to be like the Nepal September 25 paper. I have just posted the link here. You can directly watch the video. Just watch the video once, you will realize if the paper is going to be on the tougher side, you will have to just change your strategy while reading the paper only. So just watch the video so you understand how the paper came in September 25 in Nepal. Now coming to the last point, it is my TDS TCS summary chart, all the timelines from the entire syllabus. So whatever timelines are there in the assessment chapter, in the appeals and revision chapter, in all the theory chapters that are there, I have in the transfer pricing chapter, I have jotted down all the important timelines for you guys. I created this Excel while I was doing my preparation, so it will be very helpful for you guys. Just change the amendment points. So whatever are the amendment points, just change those points in that Excel and continue with your preparation from that Excel only. And the next point is the applicability timeline. So let me show you how the Excel looks like and what is applicability timeline. It will be helpful for your preparation only. So as you can see on my screen, the first page is, so let me just change the page. So this is the first page. It is about TDS. So it starts from section 192 and it goes till 196D. So I have even included the NR taxation TDS section, even the business trust TDS section, all are included in this Excel only. So let me show you how this Excel looks like. The section number, the section content. So what is this section about? Then the limits. So I have even colored those limits which are not easy to remember and which are different from the entire limit section that is there in the TDS part. So let me just show you for once. If you filter by color, if you filter red, so these are the section 192A. The limit is 50,000 or more. So in the entire TDS section, you will find the limits are greater than. But in section like 192A, DA and 194IA, you will find that the limits are equal to and more. So I have even colored that as well for you guys. Then next, the payer, the payee, the rates, and all the additional points which are very important while you are revising and which are also important that will be tested in your exam. So as you can see that in 194C, these are the easy way to remember entire points in that 194C section. And the important point is that the personal nature is not covered here, but it is covered in 194A. In the same way, in 194J, you will find that the personal purpose is also not covered in 194J. So while preparing this Excel, one of my friend Varun also helped in preparing this Excel. So thanks to him as well. Now coming to the next sheet of this entire Excel, this is around TCS. So entire section of TCS is covered here. I have even covered the common points, just that is the if the PAN is not furnished or 206 AB and AC, then the assessment timeline. So the sheet talks about assessment timeline, but I have covered all the timelines as you can see. So how the section flows is section number, name, provision, timeline for accepting or you have to do an application, then timeline for disposing from the department side, then if any prior approval is required, just like say from CIT or PCIT, then monetary limits if applicable. So let's say if you want to file an application, the limit should be more, then only you can file that application. So it is also included here. Another key point. So as you can see, every section is covered here, starting from section 139.3 and then going on till 158B. So it is the new section that has come, and yes, it is an important section because there are chances that questions might come around block assessment. So do revise that concept thoroughly in your preparation. Now the next chapter is transfer pricing, 92 CS, CD and D, appeals and revision, all timelines are covered. TDS, TCS also, there is one section that is 200A or 206CB, that is the intimation. Then the trust chapter. So I have not included the entire timelines because in Bhanwar sir's book, the entire timeline is covered only in one page and it is in a tabular format. So it is easy to refer from that table only. So now coming to the applicability section, as you can see, so which all sections are applicable from which assessment year, I have jotted down each and every important section that you need to remember, because in questions you might be asked from where it is started, or you have to remember that this section is not applicable from this year or this section is applicable from this year. So let me show you which are all the important sections and what are the applicability of that section. So as you can see, the yellow mark, the ULIP, it starts from 1st Feb 2021. You have to remember that, and even the monetary limit that you have to remember. Then LIC from 1st April 2023 and the premium amount is greater than 5 lakh, then it is taxable. So as you can see, I have just jotted down each and every section and from where it is applicable. So this will be easy for you guys to revise while you are revising. So this part of this sheet talks about the exemption part of the capital gains chapter. So as you can see, from section 54 it goes down till section 54G, and 115F, this is the NRI section. So as you can see, there is some difference and you have to remember that difference. So in section 54, if you violate any condition, the exemption to be deducted from cost of acquisition. So whatever the exemption amount, you have to deduct it from cost of acquisition. But in case of section 54F, the exemption will be treated directly as long-term capital gain in the year of transfer. So these are some minute differences that you need to remember, because if any question comes around it and you apply a concept that is different, you will lose your marks. So this is all about the applicability section and the transfer criteria. And penalty, I have just jotted down some penalties, and there is an entire chapter of penalty. You can directly refer to that chapter. And if you want to easily understand all the penalties, just comment down in the comment section. I will share you a video link that will be helpful to understand all the penalties from the direct tax paper. Now coming to the planner, as I have shared in the previous video regarding IDT, the planner is the same. So in the first revision, you have to revise all the concept, the question bank, the amendments and the mock, and the revision should last around 8 to 10 days. It is sufficient if you revise thoroughly, and if you revise for 8 to 10 hours in a day, you will be able to complete the entire DT paper in 8 to 10 days. Now the second revision, the same pattern, this all the concept, the important questions that you mark. So in the first revision, mark all the important questions that you are not able to solve or that are tricky, and in the second revision do only those questions, and then do the RTP. So inculcate the RTP in the second revision, not in the first revision, because you will not be able to solve the RTP after completing your first revision. So inculcate the RTP in the second revision, and then the mock, and then the Jan 26 paper. Because when you have completed your second revision, you will be in a position to solve the Jan 26 paper and understand at which position you lie, and then you will be able to just amend the third revision and do it accordingly. And the third revision, the same pattern goes, all the concept, important questions, RTPs and amendments. So do not give mock in the third revision, because if you just score less marks, your confidence will go down. So do not solve mock in the third revision. And as I have said previously in this video, that you have to focus on two very important amendments, that is the safe harbor rule amendment and the compounding of office amendment. So there are chances that one question might come in your exam. Now coming to the mock test series, as I have told you earlier in the IDT strategy as well, you have to only give the mock test series from AR1, because their mock test series are equal to the CA final exam, and you will get a taste of how the exams are conducted and how you have to think, because when they prepare their mock test series, they just change the pattern of the question. The question remains the same, but the way it is asked, it is changed, and you have to think while giving the mock. So you have to only give the AR1 test series. I have even given you 2 mock tests to solve. So whatever I purchased, I have given you in that drive link only. So now coming to the next point, the additional areas where you need to give your effort. So first, focus on amendments, because there are high chances that questions might come from the amendments in this May 26 exam and practice questions on the amendment. So in RTP, past RTPs, all the important questions are revolving around amendments only. Even the MCQs are revolving around amendment. So do solve those questions. Now, do not ignore the small chapters, because in my exam, the important small chapters were advanced ruling and GAAR, and there were tricky questions from this chapter. But if you completely ignore this chapter while doing your revision, you might lose your marks, because there are chances that if the May 26 paper will be tough, you will find easy questions from the small chapters, as it was the same pattern in the IDT paper for the Jan 26. You might see the same pattern in May 26 in case of DT if it is a tough paper. So do not ignore the small chapters. Now focus first on the most important chapter, then do the remaining one. And yes, it is very important for direct tax paper that you first focus on the important chapters. And you know what are the important chapters are. So the first chapter is capital gains. It is important because there are amendments. Then there is PGPP, you know that. Then there is MAT, then there is AMT. And in international taxation, you have to start with NR taxation, transfer pricing, tax audit, then there is trust, then there is DTAA, then there is GAAR, TDS, TCS, and then you have to focus. I think so I have completed all the important chapters. So first complete these chapters while doing your revision, and then start with the other chapters, because all the other chapters are very easy and simple and small ones. So if you complete these chapters first, then you will be able to complete the entire DT chapter in 1.5 days as well. Now coming to the next point, and as I said earlier in the previous video as well, in the IDT strategy video, that conceptual clarity is must, because ICI is testing concepts more than questions. If you do not have conceptual clarity, then you will not be able to solve the important and the tricky question. And focus on those concepts where there are lesser questions in the question bank, because there are chances that if the paper is on the tougher side, the concepts where there are lesser questions in the question bank and the module, ICI will ask those questions only. So focus on those concepts while doing a revision. And the last point is create your own handwritten notes, and it is very important because DT subject is very vast. So to summarize it, you have to create your own handwritten notes. You should not purchase any handwritten notes from anyone. In IDT, you can purchase it. I have told you what to purchase, from whom to purchase. But in DT, you should not purchase any handwritten notes from anyone. Just create your own handwritten notes while doing your first revision and enhance your handwritten notes while doing your second revision. I made 2 handwritten notes book. So let me show you how the book look like. So this is my book. This is the handwritten notes of audit. But in the same way, I prepared the DT book as well. So prepare your own handwritten notes, and it is a very important part. So whatever points I have told you that they are very important, they are very important, and you will realize in your second revision and in your third revision how easy it is to revise the entire DT if you have your own DT notes. So now coming to the last point, that is my experience of Jan 26 exam. So while doing my first, second and third revision, I was able to revise each and every concept and the questions, and I also refer to the entire video that I have told you in this video. And also while doing my revision, I realized that I need to create my notes. So I created my notes in the second revision, not in the first revision, because while I was doing my first revision, I thought it will be easy to read from the entire concept book. But when I was doing a second revision, I understood that it is not easy to revise the entire DT from the concept book. So I created my own notes from the second revision. And then in 1.5 days, I was able to cover each and every important question from my question bank, but I was not able to cover the compilation section and the important MCQ section. So while you are revising, just revise it once or twice in your second and third revision or in your first revision. So even if you miss it in 1.5 days, you do not regret it, and you are able to recall the important points from these videos. And lastly, before going to the exam hall, I referred to that 1 hour and 23 minutes video from Atul Agarwal. And now while writing the exam in the 3 hours, the first question I took around half an hour. So while I was doing the first question, it was an easy question regarding trust. I thought let me just take additional time and get all the 6 marks. But when I realized that I have taken additional time while doing that 6 marks only, then in the next question I had to speed up. And there were questions which were tricky. The question 1 was always tricky and is always tricky. There were some questions which are repeated. So question 3 and 4 was the easier one. The question 2 was a part which was tricky because there were new concepts tested in this entire question. And then there was question 6 which was a tricky question. So there were questions regarding advanced ruling and GAAR. So it was not covered in the textbook, not covered in the question bank. It were new questions. So I tried to solve it in the last in around 20-25 minutes. So how did I solve the entire paper? So question 3 and 4 were easy ones because they were repeated from the question bank. So there was some adjustment here and there, but they were repeated. So I firstly solved question number 3, question number 4. Then I solved the question number 2. So while I was reading, I thought I should skip question number 2 because there were new concepts, and I should solve question number 5 because there is case laws and I had just seen through the case law, but I did not read the question in the 15 minutes. The question 5 section I did not read. I thought I will skip that. But while reading the question 2, I thought let me do question 5. But after question 3 and 4, I realized let me just focus on question 2 and try to solve it because that was a practical question, and chances are high while you are doing a practical question you will get good marks, or even if you solve 1 or 2 adjustments you will get marks. So I did the question number 2. Then I went to MCQs. The MCQs were tricky. So the case scenario 3 in my booklet was a tricky one, and the other MCQs were repeated but they were conceptual based. But I did not see the 35 case scenario questions. So while I was doing the MCQ, I had to think a lot and give the answer. But the case scenario 1 and 2 were manageable, but case scenario 3, some questions, 1 or 2 questions were manageable. Rest all questions I just did A, B, C and D, just did that only. And then I solved question number 1, and lastly I solved question number 3. So it was a manageable paper, not a tough paper like IDT. So there were some questions which are repeated. There were some new questions which were not there in the question bank, and the concepts were tested, but it was a manageable one. But if the paper comes on a tougher side, you will find the questions are more related to the conceptual side. So refer to the question number 2 and question number 1 and question number 6 from the Jan 26 exam. You will realize how conceptual it is, that you have to understand each and every concept. And last but not the least, the entire documents that I have told you will be in the drive link. As you can see in the previous video, I have also shared the drive link where you found 2 MTP series, the IDT timelines and monetary limit Excel, and there were some other PDF as well. In this subject as well, you will find that TDS TCS time limit Excel, and then you will find the mock test series, 2 mock test series from AR1 which I purchased. I have downloaded it and just shared with you. So that's it from my side. I have shared each and every resources that I used in my preparation, and I request every one of you who are watching this video, do share this video to each and every friend of yours, because it will help you, it will help your friend to prepare for the May 26 exam in a very thorough manner. Because as I am saying it again and again, if the paper is on the tougher side, these videos will be helpful for your preparation. So I request each and every one of you who are watching this video, share this video to your May 26 CA final friends who are going to give their paper, and I will see you in the next video. The next video will be regarding audit strategy, and then the next video will be regarding AFM, then FR, and finally I will share important tips that you have to remember while doing your IBS preparation. So all these videos will come, and I will make sure that I will complete this entire series by Feb 10. So you guys also watch this video and amend your revision strategy, because there are many videos that you might have not seen or you were not aware of that you have found in this video. So I will complete it by Feb 10, and then you can amend your revision strategy. If you have any question, just write it down in the comment section. I will definitely solve it. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end, and I will see you in the next video.